Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Also, join the Patreon. The link is in the description. We're getting crazy over there. Now, it's being close to being announced, but it's looking like Errol Spence and Shawn Porter will be facing each other in a unification bout. Shawn Porter bringing the WBC title, Errol Spence bringing the IBF championship. Now, this fight's a long time coming, and I know everybody wants to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, and I'd like to see that fight too. I'd prefer to see it for Undisputed. But for now, we have some unfinished business, and these guys don't get a chance to be let off the hook. Because that's what it seems like to me, people are letting them off the hook. You know, Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, all them guys were getting a pass for holding on to their belts. And now everyone wants Spence and Crawford to fight, when that fight should be done for Undisputed, since both of them are the two top welterweights in the division, and nobody else can beat either one of those fighters, in my opinion. But let's talk about big jaw, big teeth, big gums, Shawn Porter. It's about time you stop making excuses. It's about time you and your father step up to the plate and get ready to get stopped for the first time in your career. There's going to be a lot of holding in that fight. You know, Shawn Porter, likes to try to show us they can box a little bit, but we don't pay money to see Shawn Porter box. We pay money to see him be a football player and rush his opponents and just rough up his opponents in general. That's what we pay money to see. I don't pay to see him put on a boxing clinic. So I hope he brings that same energy when he fights Errol Spence. That is, if the fight is officially signed, which it should be soon. And from what I'm hearing and understanding, the fight should be taking place in Texas. So Errol Spence will have two belts after he demolishes Shawn Porter. You know what? Let me not say that. Let me just backtrack a bit. I think it's a good fight. It's a good fight for Errol Spence, and it'll be a nice scalp to have on his record. Shawn Porter, he has shown us a lot more versatility in this game. I know I'm being an asshole. He has he has shown us a lot more versatility in his last couple of fights, but I think his time is numbered, and luckily, and this is the good thing here, if he fights Errol Spence next, that means we don't have to sit through another Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman fight, or a Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia fight. See, all roads lead to Errol Spence here. Keith Thurman will have no room to duck the fight with Errol Spence now if he wants his WBC championship back, in which I assume he probably won't try to get it back, but he has a version of the WBA championship, and there's talk of him fighting Manny Pacquiao, which I think is a pretty good fight too. It'd be good to see Manny Pacquiao fight one of these somewhat prime welterweights in Keith Thurman, because we know Keith Thurman doesn't like to fight a lot. He likes to talk, run his mouth, eat good, travel to distant countries that no one can pronounce, and get married to. Let me stop. I'm going too far. Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter. Hopefully, it's announced by the end of the week. Couple more days. Endgame is coming out tomorrow, man. I'm really excited for that. That's what I'm looking forward to. A lot of this boxing news is just not exciting anymore. But Shawn Porter, Errol Spence, that's an exciting fight. Hopefully, it goes down. If it does go down, I'm picking Shawn Porter to win. I'm picking Errol Spence to win the fight. I'm not sure if he'll stop Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter's pretty good at surviving when he's in trouble. So it'll be an interesting fight. And what happened in the summer, it's a good summer fight. And then hopefully from there, Errol Spence can move, or whoever wins the fight can move on to the next unification bout, which would be with either Pacquiao or Thurman, and then over to Terrence Crawford. And they can do that for Undisputed. That makes sense to me. So the thing is, we're not even getting into that right now. I'm tired of talking about Terrence Crawford. Hitman Boxing, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, and short video, but we'll be back later today. I'm out.